welcome to the Shay On You Podcast. Yes. We come here with good news. We come here with good news. And the good news is it's Monday. and we have finally we have California, the LA county district attorney. I would like to call him Rumpelstiltskins because he was up there on this mic this afternoon, giving a whole bunch of riddles. Okay, part of the riddles was that singer David Burke has been officially charged with the murder of Miss Hernandez. Okay, the missing teen who's been at his place allegedly since April 23rd, 2025 is when the DA Rumpelstiltskins, aka a government name Nathan Hockman, Mr. Riddles, they're alleging that Miss Hernandez was over there since April 23rd, 2025, fraternizing with David. Fraternizing. She was 14 at the time, maybe 13, 14 at the time. Okay? And as he was doing all of that gymnastics, it came out that there was already an investigation. Yes. David was being investigated for having sex with an underage child. Yes, he was already under investigation because I remember seeing David being on live streaming and having this underage girl at his place. There is footage of those two together on live streams, him trying to hide her from her parents or from whomever. So there was an investigation. And allegedly, the DA is saying that under the charges that David got charged with today, one of them is getting rid of a witness. Yes. So allegedly, they feel since David was being investigated for being a pedo, because he was an adult with a 13, 14-year-old. So the allegations are out there that he may have got rid of her because she was a witness. She's a victim to the crime. Yeah, so that was one thing that Rumpelstiltskins over there was giving us today on the mic over there in the Los Angeles County courthouse over there. Okay? She was marked as a runaway, which we all knew, because she's a minor. Yes, a minor. So it does not matter what that little girl said. She was a minor. Ain't nothing consensual about nothing over there. Nothing consensual about nothing over there. Okay? It doesn't matter how you flip it and turn it. So, folks are also saying, folks mean Rumpelstiltskins over there in the LA District County office, was saying that they also feel, I don't know what this angle is, but I'm sure we will hear more, that David was afraid of being outed. I mean, outed as of his, Celeste, Miss Hernandez telling the world that yes, confirming that he was sleeping with a 14-year-old. So that was a little gray because obviously for Rumpelstiltskins to be giving us this type of information, he was talking to somebody. Somebody's text messages was definitely being read. So I would hate to feel that the Rumpelstiltskins was up there telling the world, half truths when it comes to he got rid of her because she was a witness, or he got rid of her allegedly because she was going to tell the truth about what was going on over there. So it was going to hurt his money, his career, of whatever it was. I believe he was kind of really popular in maybe Asia somewhere. Girl, whatever. So there was a lot of what ifs, and if grandma had balls, she would be grandpa. There's a whole lot of ifs that was going around over there in the LA County office. Okay? So, as Rumpelstiltskins was over there with his Inspector Gadget, the police had grievances with us, y'all. The police had grievances. Before they would give us the information that they found, they wanted to put a grievance out saying that, we've been hearing that folks been, giving us shit about how our investigation was going and how slow it has been and blah, 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 blah. Baby, we did not want to hear all that. Write that in a box and stick it up your behind. We do not want to hear none of that info of him crying that us, the people in the public, was giving him shit on why are they not taking this runaway seriously. You saw anyway. So yes, that what was going on over there with Inspector Gadget up there, crying about how the media was being so mean to them. The public was being so mean to them because it was taking freaking forever for them to take this runaway child seriously. Okay? In my opinion, if this was a blonde hair, blue eyes, they would not have found her in the front, because Tesla wants to be just so different, in the trunk, dismembered. Yes, that did come out. We, meaning me and everyone else, is waiting for the autopsy to be released. It's supposed to be, per Rumpelstiltskin, it is supposed to be released, so we can see all the glory details of what exactly how that 14-year-old's body was found in that trunk in 2 trash bags. Yes, folks, I said 2 trash bags. Okay? 2 trash bags. Dismemberment. As you have already been hearing me ranting and raving about this stuff, you have not heard me say David did it. No, I'm not going to do that. However, what I am going to do is show you what he was doing when that girl's body was in his trunk of his car. Okay? What he was doing was going on with his life. That's what he was doing. Now, this was a little girl that he had on his live streams. This is a little girl that his fans knew what she looked like. And why are we supposed to come to the conclusion that she just upped and left and he don't know what happened to her? He don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. You know how they do. So, as this young woman's body was in the trunk of the car decomposing, okay, when this little girl's body was in 2 trash bags because she was dismembered by somebody who had access to David's car, he was over there living his best life. Yes, he was. Hold on a minute. I have footage of him out there living his best life, y'all. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yeah, let's.
You burned my house to the ground.
Yes. What really got me was when the day before Miss Hernandez's body was found on 9/8, September 8th, 2025. He posted the day before her body was found. And of course, I'm like, why would he stop at that date? Did he get word like, oh shit, we got a call from the tow yard that our car has been found? Is that what happened? Did somebody tip him off the day before the body was found that there was some activity? Usually when a car is found, I can't even remember if it was reported missing or not, girl. They usually get in contact with the person who owns the car because they can run the license plates, right? So was he contacted by, hey, we found this Tesla here with your license plates. Is it okay for us to enter the vehicle? Did that happen in California? Because California is, oh my God, God forbid that they step over a murderer's rights. You see what I'm saying? Well, God forbid. So what is telling me that he may have got tipped off is because he had one final upload, right? One final upload. Yes, and this was, I'm guessing, his album cover. Yes, on 9/7, the day before. The day before. Yes, the day before. And I'm gonna pause it right here because there was somebody who got in that in his comment section. As you can see on the right side, they asked on 9/9, the day after her body was found, what happened, twin? What happened? What happened? What happened, twin? That was on 9/9. On 9/7, it's no telling what this is. Somebody asked David, I have a question. What was that question? Then on 9/7, somebody did the googly eyes. I'm not sure what the hell that was. But yes, that was his last post on the TikToks over there. We just now saw this young man gallivanting all around the country, all around the world with the Asians and things, giving that all kind of Asian love, love you long time love, all of that. He was doing all of that. We have footage directly from his page. But the day before that young lady's body was found, and all of a sudden he want to go ghost. He don't want to be on social media no more. Because allegedly there was threats to his career. Threats to his career, okay? Witness to investigation. Investigation of being with an underage child. So yes, when he was gallivanting all around town, he was under investigation of being with an underage girl. That's why it's so important, as hopefully we can have some scientists can say, roughly, she may have died in this month. But either way around, the video that we saw David having a grand old time while somebody's body was boiling in his trunk, he was living life like and shit happened. So my question is, and I have a whole lot of questions, who dismembered that child's body? Who did that? Because obviously she didn't do it herself. So somebody did it who had access to David's car. So at this time of day, somebody's going to have to flip on somebody. Because someone who had access to his car, it was him or one of his assistants, I don't know. But somebody had access to David's car to put those 2 trash bags of a body of a child inside of that car. And then drive it somewhere else and leave it. Miss Hernandez did not do that herself. So somebody did that. Which kind of comes back to my last video when I said, why in the hell did they have a burn cage? So what you telling me is that, what, did they run out of time or something? As if they were like, you know, shit, it's going to look too obvious if we trying to burn up the body. The body was dismembered. Who did that? You know what? I'm just going to put this on out here. I'm going to put this on out here. In my opinion, I feel that they, meaning David, is going to try to come up with a defense as if she may have OD'd on drugs.
You burned my house to the ground.
That's
My
what I
family's
feel
dead.
that
What do I
they
do?
are going to use. That
You burned my
she
house to the
OD'd
ground.
on drugs.
My family's dead. What do I do?
David freaked out. So they're just going to, you know, peg him with, you know, abuse of a corpse. That's my opinion. But either way around, there will be somebody doing some type of jail time because David did not get bail. Charged with first-degree murder today. We gonna see as of what's gonna happen. He got some high-priced attorneys. Yes. So, you know, the best that money can buy. Yes, that's definitely going on. But mark my words, I believe he's going to hide behind drug overdose. He got scared, so he tried to get rid of the body. Yeah. So, if anything else develops from Rumpelstiltskin and Inspector Gadget over there, I will most definitely be back to give a rundown of what's going on. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Bye.